Hi guys, it's Claire Matara from the Amazon region, and it's Saturday the 15th of March 2024. So this is the second part of my Dieta with Ayahuma. The flowers, the bowls, and I made the mixture that's set for 8 days. And here we are transferring it into a bucket to have a bath. We need to strain it because otherwise it becomes extremely itchy when you leave it drying on your skin. It smells a bit like apple cider vinegar, and it tastes a bit like that too. So here are the seeds coming out, and in a minute I'll put the seeds in the forest. Now I'm taking it into the shower area where I'm going to mix it with some water and then have a bath with the extract. After I had the juice together, I drank a little bit and then I put the rest over my body with my little cup, but not over my head because they say that if you put these plants over your head then you can become very overwhelmed. And I prefer to be able to still keep a part of my life going because I still have people coming and going to my house, which is not the idea of a proper diet. After the first bath I started to really appreciate my oneness with my garden, with my plants, and how the plants are all here to contribute in their own way and how they respond to us. And I went in the garden and made several videos of beautiful things in my garden that I appreciate. So I hope you enjoy that too. Already an apple has fallen out of it. Yeah. This tree is about 17 years old. I planted it when I first came here, and it's turned into this beautiful ecosystem of plants. This is the achote. The leaves are good for steam bath, and the native people use the gorgeous seed pods for painting their faces and making colors. After the first bath I started to feel much more aligned with the plants and how all the plants are very much in the now, so they don't feel worried about the future or the past. They just are, and they accept the universe as it is. They accept that everything is for a reason and that they don't have to question that. So they just go through that process of growth and decay and accept that 100%. And human beings struggle a lot. We try to change things, we try to organize things in our mind, and maybe in some ways it's helpful. I'm not saying that it isn't. But sometimes it's okay to just take a step back and allow yourself to accept where you're at and just honestly surrender to the situation. It's now a very internal process, a more gentle internal process, so it's a little bit more difficult to share it. I've had some strong dreams about certain things that were significant to me, and I became aware that there was some opposition that I needed to deal with, which I have, and it also meant that I had to move to another bedroom. So now it's the 26th of March, and I want to talk a little bit about my previous experiences with Ayahuma. I like the movie of The Big Friendly Giant because there it explains how the giant's actually catching dreams that are coming out of the tree, the big dream tree. And I feel that Ayahuma is represented a little bit by that big tree, because it gives us dreams, and in that way it does some sort of teaching and helps us to resolve conflict. Sophie asked the giant, "What is your work?" And he says that his work is catching dreams. And then he takes her to the dream tree where he is catching dreams. And he gives one of the dreams to her. And then he gives her a nightmare so she doesn't run away and get eaten by the big giants. In another Dieta with Ayahuma, he was showing me about how there were really giant trees, which were like ecosystems in themselves. And at that time there were also really big giants which cut off the trees and used them maybe for construction or whatever they were using them for. And in this way the video also goes back to the really big giants, which were in that video of the Big Friendly Giant. And these really big giants and their giant cut-off trees were all destroyed in a giant cataclysm where they were all turned to stone, and the giants laid down like mountains. And the trees that were cut off we still have on the earth today as mesas that look like cut-off trees. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. God bless.